Okay. Since we're talking about the grand, gaano po ka-grand yung pag-prepare mo for your international pageant? And any sneak peek or clues for your NATCOS if meron, and your evening gown?
Can I tell, Sir Hamo?
Sneak ano lang, konting hint lang, clue.
Sasabihin ko lang yung description.
Yeah, clue lang.
Actually, last year pa po ako nag-prepare para dito. Kasi when I get into something, I really give my best. Nagtataka nga sila ba't ang aga-aga pa. Nagpapasara ng training. Actually, hobby ko na yung training. Hindi ko na lang training with Coach JL Dahan. There at the back. Sa mga damit po, si John D. Roman lahat ang nag-prepare ng mga susutin ko and NATCOS. Pwede ko naman sabihin. Ang NATCOS ko is Clue, maraming feathers. Maraming feathers. Oh, alam niyo na?
So maraming feathers connected with Palawan?
Hindi part ng Philippines. Parang part siya ng folklore.
Okay. Okay.
Na kumakanta na may healing. Oh, pwede nyo nang matignan. No? Kayo nang mag-guess.
Ay, grabe naman yung
Pati naman po, sa kanya lang pinakita.
Oh, sige, nagpakita mo na. Saan po nakita na sa Royal? Ano sa tingin mo?
Very festive.
Very festive with many
Yeah, very
colors.
festive.
With wings. At napakalaking headdress.
Okay. Like, any details naman po for like online voting, kung may preliminary competition pa, kailan and what time po yung finals?
Yes po. Actually, sa first day, this is June 13, din po yung prelims. There will be a lot of question and answer like this. And doon din po yung may evening gown competition na hiwalay pa sa pageant proper. May resorts wear competition. And ano pa yung sa 13? Mami, talent. So, talent. Kakanta rin po ako. Kaya lang sabi ni Mami Janty, mas maganda raw yung kanta na familiar sa lahat. Kasi yung sa composition ko para makarelate daw sila. Approve ba kayo dun? So, yun.
Last question ko pala. Kasi kanina ko pa po kayo tinitignan, like, ang ganda-ganda. You used to join po ba any pageants in Palawan when you were young pa? Like, teenager, mga gano'n?
Opo, nag-join ako ng pageant sa school ko. At actually, kung saan ako mapunta, papansin ko, naisip ko lang, doon ako nakakasali. Halimbawa sa school ko. So ako po yung inalaban ng school or nanalo din sa school. Nung nag-join naman ako, naging executive director pala ako ng Culture and Arts for a decade sa province. Nung naging administrative officer ako, nilaban din po ako sa regional RCPO, Regional Council of Personal Officers, so buong Region 4. So ako naman po na naawa ng Diyos na namin din. Nung na-employed naman po ako sa bank, naging banker din po ako first job ko. Lumaban din po ako ang naging Palawan Bank, Miss Palawan Bankers Association ng Landay. So hindi, actually mahihain po ako, hindi lang halata. Pero I don't really say no to opportunities. I find them as blessings and always chances to grow. Matalo o manalo, I embrace them. It's part of my growth and I enjoy them.
Okay, thank you so much po.
Thank you po.
Grabe. Walang pahinga, no? Grabe. Well, anyways, napansin ko, lahat ng happenings ng buhay niya, lahat ng mga first, hindi pa lahat ng first na sabi mo, right? But it's all about happenings before she became our representative. Dahil happenings ang pinag-usapan, I would like to call in Kenya, the pageantment happenings with Miss Pau Cariaco.
Pau Cariaco. Hello po, this is Kyle, showbiz and pageant blogger.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Sharina. You mentioned earlier that this is your first international pageant, right? So my question for you is, did you ask any advice to your husband, or would you accept this opportunity or not? And then kung ano po yung sinabi niya after that?
Actually, nagtanong muna siya, legit ba yan? Tapos, namit na si Mami Jan. At nakita niya na nagdarap pa rin ako kay Mami Jan sa Johnny Romance Collections. And nang-meet niya rin sila Sir Jules. Tapos sabi ko, I thought these people are professional. And they're really nice, they're modest, they're good. I don't think na manluloko or what. Sa umpisa kasi hindi niya pakilala. Nung nakilala niya na, at nanonood na siya ng mga ramp modeling namin, tapos naalala ko, sabi niya, oh, sasali ka na international pageant, hindi ka nagtitraining? Magkano ka ng trainer? Tapos, nakita ko na si Sir JL, na-recommend ni Mami Johnny si Sir JL. Sabi niya, oh, nag-training ka na ba? Sabi ko, hindi. Mag-training ka na. Siya na nakapush na. Sabi, papasok ka dyan, kailangan handa ka. So, siya lagi yung supporter ko na, oh, kakanta ako ngayon. Sabi niya, bakit di kita nakita nag-practice? Nag-practice ka na ba? Ayun.
Nakakatuwa naman yung balanig po yun. Pero speaking of training, how do you undergo training, like makeup training, personality development training, or pasarela?
Pasarela. We always do pasarela training. Q&A training also. And sa makeup training, although I already know somehow, meron kaming dalang makeup artists. They allow us to bring makeup artists. So, si Eric, yung nag-makeup sa akin ngayon, Eric, nag-wave ka, Eric Delasayo. Thank you joining us. At syempre yung kasama niya, thank you din kay Dave and kay Mark.
Bongga, all the way from the Philippines going to Malaysia.
Buti nga nag-allow sila na magdala ng makeup artist. But if ever they don't allow,
you can do
ano naman ako nag-makeup sa sarili ko.
That's nice. Pero dugtungan ko lang rin yung question ko earlier kasi you mentioned that since this is your first international pageant, back in your early 20s or mid-20s, nasabi mo kanina na parang hindi ka nag-join that time. But at that time ba, parang gusto mong sumali talaga ng pageant even before?
Ayun, sir, at the time, nung kabataan ko, kasi may age requirement pa nun eh. Hindi ako pasok sa height requirement. Pero at the same time, hindi pumasok kasi at the time, ang bata kasi, 29, early 20s po ako, nag-business na ako. Nakuha ko sa sister ko na businesswoman. Parang yung talent ko ng dalaga ko, at the same time, may work din ako na fix sa government, and naging executive director ako, naging assistant department head ako ng isang department, and at the same time, on the side, naging businesswoman ako. Parang hindi ko siya maisip at the time. Pero sobrang ko na-enjoy yung work ko as executive director ng Future Arts. Kasi doon pa rin ako napupunta sa pagsusupport ng mga youth na nag-create ako at magpapakandak ako ng mga events province-wide. So we go to the island municipalities, even riding a big boat sa mataas na alon ng dagat. We conduct integrated arts workshop like dances, music, painting, everything that will develop the skills and talents of the kids, and will also promote the local culture and arts of the province. So sobrang nag-enjoy ng pagkadalaga ko. Muntik ko nga nalimutan nag-asawa eh. Buti matyaga tong ex-boyfriend ko.
Very supportive naman po si Sir.
Supportive, very supportive.
And I think, Miss Sharina, this is your perfect time to join an international pageant. So, what is your message? Siyempre, the doors are open na for all the Mrs. Aspirant Queens. So, what is your message to them that they would like to join a Mrs. Pageant soon?
my message to all the married and Mrs. No, women like me. Your status, your age, even your background do not give you limits to your success, to your dreams, to your ambitions. There are even advantages kasi when I reach this age and my status as a married woman, I can say I'm more matured. I'm like more of, I'm past the stage of needing external validation kasi you're kind of secure to yourself na, di ba? I'm financially stable, I have my partner with me who gives me everyday support and love. I think for all the women who want to join pageants or international pageants, they really have to practice self-care, self-love, and everything is possible. You don't have to limit yourself. You don't have to hold on to your dreams. Just know po that you have to balance between dreams and responsibilities. Kailangan din po ng proper prioritization. Kasi kung gagawin ko to nung earlier, before the pandemic, di ba sabi ko po, ang dami kong ginagawa. Hindi ko po siya kaya before. I believe there is always a God's time also for everything. Pinag-pray ko din po ito na God, please use me to send your message to the world. I just prayed that before this. Sabi ko, use my talent, use my intellect, use me. So I can be of change to the world as you want it to be. Help me and use me as a channel to send your message. Pero hindi ko alam, dumating to. So naisip ko na isang araw, ito na kaya yun? Ba't ko ba nadasal yun? So you just have to have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, trust in God. And kasi parang feeling ko, destiny din po yun. Hindi rin ibig sabihin na hindi napunta sa'yo, you're not worth it. But you can be queen in your own homes, in your own communities. Diba? You can have your advocacy. Hindi naman lahat pwede kasi ilan lang naman ang pinipili. Diba? So kailangan lang you are confident, you are self-assured, you love yourself, and you make an impact and a good difference to the people around you.
Okay, thank you so much po.
Thank you po.
I know you have what it takes to be the next Miss Grand Ambassador. Global.
Grabe. Ako na panganga sa giliran. But I know some of the press and media partners are excited na. No? Hearing all those beautiful stories that you've made. Grabe. Na-mention mo kanina, at your very young age, talaga nag-events ka na. Right? Sabi niya, siya pa nag-create ng mga events para sa mga young ones katulad niya before. And that's amazing for the typical Filipino na sa Palawan ka pa talaga. Wow! Dahil na-amaze kami sa sinasabi mo, you are an event. Then, nag-event ka din sa lugar niyo. Nabasa ko dito, one of the promising media partner who will be the next would be the Eventology. Let's welcome Ferdinand Abiham.
Hello po, Miss Jarina. Congratulations.
The winner of the Early Girl
Thank you.
Award.
Celso Camaras ako ngayon. Carla, nakalive pala tayo. Miss Jarina, what are your advocacies and how did you arrive in selecting that advocacies that you would want to promote?
Thank you for that question. Alam niyo po, Sir Ferdinand, since I was young, I remember I was in high school. Naku, mga story na naman to. I have a late sister named Peachy. She's in heaven now. She'll ask me, give me part of your allowance. For why? We always contribute. Nagsasama po kami ng some savings. Bata pa po ako nun. Then, bibili kami ng mga toys na mura lang at the time. Dadalhin namin sa hospital para sa mga bata na naroon. So, mamimigay kami ng mga laruan, ng mga simple food na kaya namin. Hanggang mangunguha kami ng mga used clothes, used toys. Lalabas kami outside Puerto Princesa, magdadrive siya. I-distribute namin tabi na alam namin mga underprivileged families. And then, the time came when when I was already working after college, diretso po to every year. I made it like a legacy, especially when she left, she passed away, that I'll continue her legacy. I apportion part of my business income, parang feeling ko it's my lucky charm also in a way of giving back to the community and to God also. So I targeted like minimum of two charity events every year. Naku, actually hindi ko po ito pinikwento kasi alam nila sister din to na nagme-medical mission kami sa orphanage. Minimum of 300 families, di ba sister? Ang dami, as in, hanggang labas ng kalsada. Hindi po ako nagpapapublish. Kung makikita nyo noon, Friendster pa, Facebook. Ngayon, dire-diretso po ang gift giving ko. Itong nakaraan lang, ang dami natin nabigay. Pero wala kayong makikitang post ko. And pinagbabawal ko din yung posting sa mga friends ko, which is hindi rin talaga sila nag-post. Kasi I have this belief na pag pinost ko, hindi ko naman makukuha yung reward ni God. Kasi di ba pag nalangan na lang, nakuha mo na yung reward mo. So, and then I studied, so nag-master ako, nag-advanced program ako. I also joined Singles for Christ, nag-apostle din ako. I've learned so many things. It grew my wisdom, it made me more mature, that gave me confidence and the capability. So I've been giving also inspirational and motivational talks to various communities and organizations. And last time nga po, sa alma mater ko, ako rin po yung nagbigay ng speech sa mga graduating, 1,500 graduating students. So I make it a point na it's my way of sharing back the blessings that God has given me, na I don't know na feeling ko, kasi ako madali akong mas magtuwa sa maliit na bagay. So how much more sa big ones, I really appreciate them. So that's become my advocacy, women and youth empowerment and humanitarian services. So yun po. Thank you po.
Good luck po, Sarina.
Naku, sinabi ko na, pero nabigyan na ni Lord yung blessing.
Ayun na, ang blessing mo magkakaroon na ka-international.
Anyway, isip ko naman, ayoko kasi sounds like nagyayabang, pero I'm thinking maybe it's also one way of influencing other queens or even queens in their own rights to share themselves or part of the resources. Iba po for advocacies to help others really, because at this time, especially we're a third world country, marami po nangangailangan. What's our crap or little things for us could be the world or very, very important to them, treasure sa kanila. So, huwag po tayong tumigil sa pagtulong kasi yung maliit po yan, hindi natin alam kung gaano kalaki yung impact sa mga natutulungan natin. At balang araw, pag sila naman yung ibon, sila naman din ang tutulong sa ibang tao.
Thank you.
Grabe. So makitampang ako sa kanangan. But anyways, talagang grabe na confidence, umaabaw talaga. But anyways, may napakinggan ko sa Sir Ferdinand Biharo. Sabi niya, ang wish niya sa'yo is to go globally. Sabi niya, nasa napunahan ka na. Well, hindi naman imposible yan. Because as what we hear, narinig namin sa'yo, ang dami mo na ginagawa. You even talk to big events to inspire others. But for now, since gusto ni Mr. Abiharon, from eventology, na maging global ka at worldwide ka na, isusunod ko na. The OPNB Worldwide, Arnoli Berrioso!
Hello, Karina. First of all, congratulations and best of luck in your forthcoming international competition. Can you tell us more about this Mrs. Grand Global Ambassador and what motivates and inspires you to accept the challenge in representing the country sa international stage?
Alam niyo po, before din ako nag-file ng committee kay Mami Charity, I asked him about what's this Grand Global Ambassador international organization is. So may binigay siya sa aking folder. So before I go into something, I want to see its vision, objectives, ano ba yung ginagawa nito. Baka naman magpapakit lang ako doon, sayang naman. Ayaw ko wala rin relevance, di ba po? Hindi naman maganda yung pa-beauty lang. So I think, nung nakita ko po, this brand global has really, before national and now global vision, meron siyang mga different objectives na hindi lang to celebrate beauty and talents, but the intellect, the purposes, and the advocacies of their queens and kings. Meron po silang ginagawang mga advocacies like humanitarian services also, empowering women, teaching them about entrepreneurship, communication skills, public speaking. They want to develop the personalities of their candidates. And I said, oh, they're aligned with my vision and aligned with what I'm doing, and I'm interested. I'm thinking of not being able to get the ground, but how can I help them in their causes and advocacies? Because I can be one of their speakers. I can be a good also, organizer. And this time, it would be global. Kasi hindi lang naman sa Philippines meron nangangailangan. Of course, marami din po, lalo na sa Southeast countries. Hindi po ba? So, they're aligned with my values also at the same time. But using this pageant, it would amplify my voice and amplify my platform for the same causes. So that made me love even more and be motivated to join this pageant. Okay po.
A follow-up question lang, So, you are a multitasking and a well-driven woman. So how do you channel your time and schedule? Ulitin natin.
Sorry.
You are a multitasking and a well-driven woman. So how do you channel your time and schedule as a entrepreneur, a wife, a mom, and now a beauty?
Thank you for that. I do a lot of prioritization. You know what, sir? I write down. I have this long-term plan, short-term plan, and day-by-day activities. So when they are already full, talagang binabudget ko po yung oras ko. I don't hesitate to say no, even if we wanted to, based on my priorities. And my priority, of course, syempre, especially then sa my family and being with them. At kung may mga gagawin, I really make sure that when I say yes to an event, kasama din po sa budgeting ng time, yung preparation I'm a very organized woman. I write down everything. I put things to do every day. I check them. And marunong ko din, dapat po kasi sinusulatin natin. And most of the time, hindi pa din natin sinusulat kasi silang schedule nyo Hindi mo magagampanan. Before I get into something, I really want always to give my best and full commitment. So I just say no kung hindi ko po kaya. But when I get into something, I really give my 101% best. With, of course, first with the help of my family and support. Kasi pag hindi naman sila approve, mahirap po yun. Dapat approve ng boss ko, ng Jean, at ng parents ko rin. Nagsasabi rin ako sa parents ko. So time management. And sometimes, you know what, sir, I also do SWOT analysis. Paano ko ba sasabihin yun? It's using business. You write down your strengths, your weaknesses, the opportunities around, and the threats that you have to overcome. Before I get into something when I make major decision making, yung ginagawa ko sa negosyo, ginagawa ko po rin sa sarili ko. So, ang basis ko rin po is ano ko mas magkakaroon ng impact sa community, hindi lang din yung sa sarili ko po. So, yun sir. And of course, I'm sorry, I forgot something. I pray for them before I get into something also. And every day, before going to work, before kuhanin ng anak ko sa school, pinagdadasal ko at ino-offer ko po kay God yung ginagawa ko. And with that, I know I have to do my best. So yun, ang motivation ko pa.
Okay, very well said. Just one last question na naman. Curious na ako, what distinctive feature and characteristic meron ng mga Palaway na bakit most of you are successful in joining or competing in any pageant? Like we have Janice Lubina, San Bernardo, and Angelica Lopez. Yeah.
Peter, Palawenas, I think, are naturally warm, friendly, but because you said about pageants, I think it's the dedication that we do in everything, that we give to everything that we do, and because of that dedication and the love and support of our community, of our family, if you can see, and if you happen to visit my Facebook account, makikita niyo po, ako mismo sobrang touched kung paano po yung mga fellow Palawenos ko are sending their love and support actually to this event and to my upcoming pageant. Palawenos are very supportive, very loving, very genuine. Yeah. Naganara, Palawenos. That's why siguro when you happen to visit also Palawan, you feel at home. So that's why there's this called come back syndrome. Pero it's spelled K-A-M-B-A-K, di ba come back? Pero from the word come back. Because once you get to Palawan or Puerto Princesa, meron po kaming spell, you keep coming back. Not because of the places, the beautiful destinations, but because of the people. And siguro yun po yung nararadiate ko. Di ba, Peter? Nararadiate ko. Because naturally, I'm happy, cheerful, friendly. Also, the Palawenos are like that. And they easily trust people. That's why yung minsan naluloko ko kasi madali mo tumawa.
Ang galing. Bring home the crown.
Salamat po.
Grabe. Isang oras na tayo, no? Pero wala ko nakitang, wow, grabe energy. Parang ulit. Parang ulit yung malakas. Grabe energy. Before that, napakamalas na konti. While listening to you, alam ko naman lahat dito gusto din natin mag-participate, no? To give a break lang for you, may mga notes ako dito. Since one of our set of partners are here, Beauty Wise Philippines would like to give honor to all the media partners here. Para ng mga media partners natin. And of course, everyone who spent their time here, may pabonggang pag-impact siya, ma'am. Dahil maganda na dahil, ibigay kami at confidence in Beauty Wise na you can bring home the crown. This will be the first question to be fired. Akala niyo ba? Siya lang tatanungin ngayon. Lahat na nandito except the press, lahat nandyan may Q&A tayo. Pag hindi makakasagot, sasayaw sa harapan. Patay. The first question is, para naman, getting to know our candidate, we are the advocate of our candidate for the Philippines. I would like you to know na itong tanong na to ay galing sa mga sinasabi nating kandidata. Ano po ang unang trabahong nakuha ni Mrs. Grand Global Ambassador Philippines 2025? What was her first job? Oh, nakikinig pa kayo. Ano po na? Ayan, hindi na naman sir. Ano sir? We have to get to know, right? We have to get to know our... Okay, so kung sasabi lang, sir, interview yun. Matanong kita, Sir Peter, kung ang kandidata mo ay ipupromote mo sa Facebook, you have to get to know her, di ba?
Yes.
Okay, one thing that you need to get to know her because para naman kung may tataman sa'yo kasi ilalaman mo siya, you have to know some of her life happenings. And the first life happening that I noted is the first job of our Mrs. Grand Global Ambassador is
Yes, banker.
Banker is correct! Congratulations! And in the third, you will be bringing a Beauty Wise package. We have a Beauty Wise rejuvenating set para lalong titinis at titinang ang ganda mo. so much. Diba? Banker. We're so proud that our first Mrs. Global Ambassador is a banker. Kakaya tayo dyan. Pag sa tanungang pinansyal, pasok sa mga. And the second question is, hindi lang po siya talaga mas maganda. Sabi niya, I wanna go to Malaysia, napaka-cute lang. And I have to bring this very much anticipated performance of mine on the talent portion. Ano ba ang talent ng ating Mrs. Global Ambassador? Ang sabi ni Ma'am, ano po naman sa Malaysia na pa-cute lang, paganda-ganda lang. I can have this hidden talent na pwede i-offer sa mga global fans. Ano po ang magiging talent ng ating Mrs. Global Ambassador sa Malaysia?
She's gonna sing. So, maganda rin yung boses. So, masabay mo kanyang, kanyang boses is, she's gonna nourish her advocacy also. So, kanyang sa ang gagawin ay kakanta siya ng isang magandang uplifted song na also, kilala ng tao.
Very good! Palakpakan naman! Magkikilig talaga. You will receive Beauty-wise, get back. Congratulations. And the first three questions. Kung kakanta si Ma'am Sharina, si Mrs. Sharina sa Malaysia, I was touched with a beautiful song, Red Revina. What was the title of the beautiful song? Non-press! Yeah, baby! Wala na dyan? Okay, come on, sir. Wala. Napakakaolas. Ano ba ang title ng inyong beautiful composed song during pandemic time?
Carry on.
Pwede bang sample? Sample! I love that. Congratulations! Beauty-wise, get back. Congratulations. Diba? Di ba may sarila akala rin ba? Ikaw lang. Hindi. Ang sabi kasi ni ating National Director John De Luman, Jerome, I'm sure everyone will be enjoying the evening kasi lahat daw dito magpa-participate. Wala daw nalabas na walang ginagawa. Kaya palakpakan natin lahat. Thank you so much for being here. Before I proceed to the last batch of our Press Day partners, I would like to first thank, of course, our National Director John De Luman, Sir, palakpakan natin. And of course, Casa de Mota Manila. Grabe ang grupong nagbibigay ng mga events. Dahil, again, you were discovered in the fashion show, right? Kaya Casa de Mota Manila sa mas for bringing us the most beautiful Mrs. in the Philippines. And of course, our beautiful sound system, Jace Rial, Lights and Sound. So, pagkakaroon sila. And of course, ang nagpapaganda ng ating beauty queen. And of course, ang nag-recount sa aking nakakalumawa, ako nag-ibig ko, tatanong si Eric Del Rosario. Eric, thank you so much. Sabi ko sa mga Eric, never I had any opportunity on stage. Kaya sabi namin kapag nag-kaunti. With Dave and Mark, palapan si Dave and Mark. Eric, Dave and Mark, thank you so much. You're so nice. And of course, our partner here, mamimigay yata mamaya ng papagnadan, pampapapidyo na natin yan. Papapabalan edad. Please welcome also here our Health and Beauty Republic, headed by their President CEO, Annie Marie Costello. Yan ang mga produkto dyan. Pang-energy talaga yan. Booster yan. Vitamins and minerals. Later, may pasample yata mamaya. Again, thank you so much Health and Beauty Republic. Pagpakan natin sila. Thank you so much for joining me. Janet Roy, thank you so much. Yeah, our partners here. And of course, hindi rin magkakagalin. Dahil ako lang magsasabi ngayon, ikakrama ko na to. But since she'll be off for Malaysia pa, we need to know if she really deserves to bring on the ground. And that's why, next in line is the crown. Jonathan Santos!
There will be a contest for each category, like NAPCOS or National Costume, Evening Gown, long gown, iba pa yun, no? We will wear long gown, casual attire, there will be sports attire. Hindi ko ako mag-swimsuit kasi may resorts wear. We are not to wear cape and stick inside. And it's indoor, preliminary siya. And there will be question and answer portion, talent portion also. What else? There will be activities like we're going around Kota, Kinagalu, and we'll be visiting po, we'll be going to charity events also. We'll be visiting a home of dance. There also, mga sisters natin. What else? And there will be competition for each category, like for gestor and music system. Merong team, merong for kids. But si Mami Jandy, ako lang yung dala. Kasi at the same time, I'll be also competing with all the candidates from all the categories. There will be an ultimate winner also for the pageant. So there will be 2 crowns na paglalabanan. The Mrs. Grand Global crown and the ultimate winner for the general, for the whole pageant itself. So yun po, and I'm also excited about all the categories where I will have to walk into my pasarela. I'm excited sa damit na susuotin ko, nagawa ni Mami Jandy. Sobrang gaganda. I-chismis ko lang yung aking gown. Nasa 10,000, ilan ba Mami? 10,000 stones. Na isa-isang ilagay para sa gown na yun. Ayaw niya ipakita. Pinicturan niya lang yung portion. Ayaw niya ipakita pa sa akin yung whole gown dahil sobrang gusto niya maging suspense. So, ito. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Talagang details, no? Thank you so much. It was from the Crown Philippines. Ngayon, sa dami ng ito kanina, we are 80% down to your, getting to know more. Isa na 80% na siguro. The 20% will be done na siguro sa Malaysia. But anyways, the 80% will be filled in now. Kasi sabi na kanina, gusto nito na purunahan yan. But we're not the right one to give you the crown. This time, since you have talked so much, we know you better as we get into the call kanina. Wow, na-amaze kami sa ganda mo. Ang substance pala, ang bigat. Kung sa 10,000 yung batong ilalagay mo, dark ka na niya. Sobrang dark na niya, no? So 10,000 ang bato, sobrang bigat na. And now, we would like to know more how deep is your inspiration, your passion to bring on the ground. We need to give you the next media partner to give you better thoughts about how can you be the next crown bringer for the Philippines? The pageant talk. Maraming talks, no? The pageant talk, I would like to give you Mr. Anton Hidalgo.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
So, congratulations, Miss Sharina. Alright, so, can you share us kung ano yung pinaka-challenging part ng journey mo sa pag-prepare dito sa pageant?
Most challenging part is juggling my schedule. Kasi po, hindi ko binitawan yung pag-enhance ko kay Gerard. Even during the time that I'm preparing for this pageant. Gerard just finished grade 5 with an award of academic excellence. Pero, grabing taas ng average niya. So, ako po yung nag-tutor sa kanya. Maniwala kayo magpapasaya training kami, gabi ng uuwi. Nag-tutor sa tayo na nawalan kami ng driver. So, everyday, gigising ako ng super aga. Ako pa kaya-hapit at magsusundo sa kanya. So, at the same time sa gabi, tutulungan ko siya kami sa kasi preparation niya and all sa school. Pero most of the time, independent naman na siya, kaya niya na. So, I still have to also manage my time kasi may asawa pa ako na meron din akong obligasyon. So, sabi ko, hindi pwedeng hindi pagka-husband, di ba? So, she never noticed na I was so busy and toxic and all kasi pagkakaharap niya na ako, I'm cheerful pa rin. Gusto niyang pumunta sa ganito, kami kailangan nanonood kayo movies, nood kayo naman ng movie. Tulad kahapon, I was preparing na for this press con during the past few days kasi in-enroll ko si Gerard sa acting workshop. And one condition na sasali siya, kailangan mag-enroll din ako. So alam niyo ba ang ginagawa ko ng past few days? I was memorizing our script kasi nag-acting kami kahapon at no Saturday. So sabi ko kay Mami Jan, ano ba yung pinagandaan ko yung acting namin? Hindi ako nakapag-review, di ba? Siyempre you're gonna ask me questions. Tapos pag-uwi ko, the last night, the other night ng holiday ko, na we had to prepare a tourism video. And ang deadline is June 6. So kahapon, from the acting workshop, may dala na akong damit and all. Ano kasi ako ay long term ako mag-isip, nagdala na ako ng mga damit. Nagdala ako ng makeup. Kasi sabi ko, sa Quezon City, malapit siya sa Intramuros, sa Luneta, malapit siya sa mga destinations. So, doon na kami pumunta sa mga National Museum. Yung kasama namin, si Ate Jana. Siya yung nag-video sa akin, nag-DIY ako ng tourism video at ako na rin po ang nag-edit. Sabi kay Mami, huwag ka na problema. Ako na gagawa ng tourism video natin. So, ayun po. Ang kailangan lang talaga gawin, time management, preparation, and kahit anong pagod ko talagang si Gerard sa kahapon knockout siya. Ako, nagsimba pa rin ako. It's the best preparation, I told myself, for this event. Magsisimba ako kasi I know God and my guardian angel are gonna guide me through. Yun lang ang kailangan ko. Kasama kayo. Yun po.
Yes, so, thank you. So, you mentioned kanina na dapat kang backer.
Sorry.
So, any advice sa parang advice sa mga taong gusto ma-manage yung financial na maayos?
Financial.
Galing kang teller or banker.
Okay. You know po, nung I was still working the bank as my first job, may times po kung minsan na hard up ako kasi hindi pa ako businesswoman noon, diba? Sa bank ako, fixed income monthly. No matter how tight was my budget, kailangan po talaga you save first for yourself. Matabi ka ng 20-30% ng time mo before you spend. Hindi ka mag-spend muna before you save. And what I did was, kasi ang hirap mag-save, saan mo naman nag-gastin? Nung time na yun, alam niyo po ba, I did installment payments for real estate. Ang mumuna pa ng mga lupa noon, yung natutunan ko sa sister ko, na if you don't know how to manage business yet, you have money. Kasi ang liit lang ng kinikita sa bank ng money, like 1% no, per annum. You try to put it or invest it into real estate. And balang araw po, that could be your retirement plan. Believe me, kasi sobrang laki na yan. Pag gusto mo nang i-dispose, pag nag-exit strategy ka na or nag-retire. So that would be my advice. And also, another advice is, since I'm a businesswoman, don't put up a business kung hindi mo po kayang i-hands-on, kung ipapamanage mo lang sa iba. Kasi pag no one, even family, no one will ever have same concern as much as you do. Siyempre, pinaghirapan mo yung kapital, iba po pag kayo. So pag hindi ikaw kasi entrepreneurship is risk-taking eh. Creating a business with great risk. So bakit mo ibibigay yung great risk na yun sa ulo ng iba? So you should be the one to manage it. And when you do a business, you don't spend your income. You pay yourself first. You pay yourself by putting there on your expense report, this is my salaries. So sweldohan po yung sarili nyo. And yun lang ang pwede mong gastusin. Hindi mo pwedeng gastusin yung part ng kapital mo or in time, mawa-wear out o mawawala yung business mo kasi yung kapital mo pinapababa hanggang maubos ka. And a lot of, before you get into something, you have to learn and know what your business is. You have to plan. You have a short-term plan and long-term plan. And then kung ano po yung weakness nyo, yun po yung kukunin yung tao. kukunin kung ano yung pagkina kayo doon. And then, very important are the values of honesty. Very honest na po dapat sa mga clients mo. Your credibility, your accountability are very, very important because at the end of the day, these are what are gonna save you. Halimbawa, nangailangan ka ng additional capital. Pag mataas ang credibility mo, maraming bangko mag-aagawan para pautangin po kayo. At bayad na ako sa bank. Tatanungin pa rin. Baka, maraming tatanong, utang ka naman eh. So, hindi ko nakita. So, pagka yung credibility mo po ay na-establish mo, marami po, yung time po, yung trust din ng mga stakeholders, ng mga financial institutions will be there to help you out. So, going up is easy for you because of your stakeholders' relationship with them and with your relationship with your market. And do market segmentation. Ano ang segmentation? You really have to know your target market, yung sino po yung babatan mo, yung gano'n, para hindi ka gumagasa sa marketing na sige ka nagma-marketing, yung pala hindi mo natatouch yung talagang segment market mo. Then, know your vision, objectives. Yun po. Anyway, pagdating na naman din po, it's all also in the internet. Pwede kayong mag-self-study. And lastly, if you want to make a decision-making, you learn from the internet also about SWOT analysis. It's leveraging on your strength. Kung ano yung strength mo, dun ka mag-leverage kasi dun ka magaling. Kung ano yung weakness mo, what will you do to eliminate your weakness and to tap opportunities in the market? And then kung ano yung threats sa market, anong gagawin mo para ma-overcome mo yung threats? Diba? Like, halimbawa, may pandemic or what, you take into business na akma sa panahon din, diba? And then, don't put your money in one basket. Katulad ng ginawa ko po. There was a time when the tourism was down, I don't know how to pay my loan anymore. So what I did, I made a SWOT analysis and nag-expand po ako ng business. I went into trading, I went into travel tours, I went into catering. Dami yung negosyo ko doon. Wala akong time sa asawa ko. Umuwi ng Palawan, hanggang makabalik ng Manila, hindi ko siya nakakausap ng matagal. Kasi ang negosyo kong minaatupag. So, yun po, you like product expansion, para may pambayad ka sa loan na to or sa ibang negosyo sa sweldo nila, if in case na mahina yung business na to. So, don't put your investment in just one basket also. May market portfolio ka na maraming businesses, iba-ibang baskets. Yun po. Di ba po, isang course na po yan.
Thank you.
Sana may namula kayo sa akin. Ay, mga businessmen din kayo lahat eh. Thank you po. Thank you.
Yes, thank you from Touchy Talk. Ano to? Grabe na yun ha. Isang kurso na daw yun. Dahil may kurso na pinag-aral nito, dapat magtayo na lahat, may tatlo pang binigay si Big Wise. Bago ko bigay yung final, isang oras yata kayo susunod na magtatanong eh. Kaya pinalate ko siya. But, okay, this is actually getting to the learning phase sa ating lahat ngayon. Ang sabi ni Mr. Nina kanina, may sikreto daw siya. Bakit siya nagiging financially stable with her partner ngayon? Meron siyang sikreto ginagawa niya. No? Maraming beses niyang binanggit na kailang sulat ako dito na kapito. This is the analysis that she had been doing, and every time she thinks about survival, putting the money in elsewhere or somewhere else, but she may always make sure na meron siyang analysis na gagawin bago siya gumawa ng isang desisyon. And nabanggit niya kanina, bago nila tinanggap ang pagiging Mrs. Grand Global Ambassador, ginagamit din itong analysis na ito. Ang tanong ko, anong analysis na yan? Ano yun? Start with letter S. Hey! Takbo! Parang may press ka dyan. Takbo! Ano ba yan? Kaya beses nila doon, sir. Kasi nakailang sulat na ako nito, nakapito. What is that naging iconic sa akin yung analysis na yan. Kasi naging secret ni Mami, you know? That is one thing for sure. Pag pumunta ng Malaysia dyan, maraming mag-google dyan sa sinasabi niya letter S. What is that analysis that made her a total package beauty queen in 2025?
Alright, to give background, I'm also a graduate of business management.
Wow!
And at the same time, a graduate of business marketing, so I know that it's a SWOT analysis.
Congratulations! There you have it.
The meaning is strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat.
O diba, akala nyo ba lang kumain kayo ng masarap? Akala nyo ba nagmamagaling-galing ka dito? Well, why you inspired? Yung araw pa lang ito, ang dami ng learnings namin. May isa mo sinulat. Ang sabi niya, ano bang sekreto mo? Bakit ka lumago? Ano bang ginagawa mo? Ano ba yung core values na meron ka? I write down here 3 core values that our Mrs. Grand Global Ambassador bets in Malaysia. Ang isang bagay lang ang binilugan ko because for me, this is also one of the most important values that a person shall have. Ano yun? 3 core values yun. Isa, starts with letter H. Ang isa, starts with letter A. At ang pinakabilugan ko, ang palagi niyang inuulit. What is starts with letter C? Ano yun? The core values that... Ano yun? Kasi pag pamulutang ka daw, hindi ka akuban pag wala kang letter C. What is that? Oh, come on, Sir Peter! Ano na? Ano yun? Ano yun? Anong letter C yun? Pag namutang ka daw, eh sa ambang ko, pag wala kang letter C, wala kang approval. What is that?
Credentials.
Credibility.
Hello, Mr. Right! Congratulations! You are the first runner-up. Congratulations, Sir Peter. Nakikinig tayo sa ano. Well, I agree. Anywhere you go, there's always intelligence sa mga tao. If your credibility is pag ganon, wala kang approval. And that's totally an impact that our new Mrs. Grand Global Philippines Ambassador brings into Malaysia. Umakon? Sino sumigaw? Sir, anyways, and the last but not the least. May gusto ko dito. Ang sabi ng Sharina, lessons that she had learned from doing multiple businesses. Kasi ang sabi niya, I am a very supportive one. That's why siguro naibigay sa iyo ang corona sa Pilipinas dahil multitasking ka. And among those lines that you mentioned, nakita ko talaga, and even myself would like to do this now. Hindi daw pwede ng pera mo ilalagay mo lang sa ilang basket. Ilang basket! Alin! Ilang basket ang dapat lagay mo sa pera mo! Dito na magtatanong. Ilang basket ba ang dapat paglagyan ng pera? 3. 3? Pwede na, bigyan kita! Pwede na, hindi pa tumpa. Congratulations! Ilang basket mo? Ay, sisters, okay sa inyo. Sisters, ilang basket pa mo ang dapat paglagyan mo sa pera para makasustain sa buhay sa buhay mo? Dapat maraming basket, ibig sabihin, unlimited pagpagan! Congratulations, sisters. You have to be unlimitedly investing your money, not only in one basket. And finally, kaisa pa. Ano daw ang pinagkakaabalahan nila ni Ma'am Sharina with her sister passed away. Ano daw yung, natatouch ako doon kasi ginawa ko rin dati yun. Ano daw yung pinagkakaabalahan nila dati nung bata pa sila na ginagawa nila pag meron silang extra money or extra resources, kaya ginagawa nito ngayong kanyang charity. Ano yung ginagawa O, charity work sila, pero ano kung bata pa sila? Anong ginagawa nila doon? Pag may extra sila, anong mga iniipon-ipon nila?
Mga gamit o pera.
Alam niyo ba may mga apon? Ay, ako. O, sige, grabe ito. Guys lang, no? Okay nga, anong ginagawa nila? Kasi, na-touch ko kanina eh. Save sila, bawat ibigay.
Nag-share.
Very good. Nag-save sila unti-unti, whether it's a money or shares. They are saving their extras, whether it's money or anything.
Oh, yeah.
They used everything in their lives. Binibigyan ko, palakpakan natin. They have a great queen, ladies and gentlemen. Grabe, lahat na lang. Hindi mo na alam kung sasabihin ko pa. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, to accommodate our Q&A, nakatingin lang sa akin din kung alam ko nag-lista ito. I was able to work with him in one of the Agadayon. I first met her in a very historic event kasi it's a celebration for a winning Philippines beauty queen. Team Global, Team Global Philippines 2024. She brought home the crown. And she's from the East Rizal. And I'm so proud of her, and I was able to meet this. Wow! Pag pumunta ka sa Facebook, wala nang makikita pang iba din. Nakakainis. Ang daming, sa dami-dami din, palagi ko siya makikita. Hindi mo pwedeng dadaanan siya. Kasi I was able to meet her personally at sobrang galing-galing niya. Ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, I'm so proud to present to you to culminate our Q&A. Iwan ko lang kung daming itatanong to. Miss Eds Tenorio from
So, the first question, magkano mo ba ang savings? Joke lang po. Dahil nung practice tayo, kunyari nasa passion na talaga tayo. Kasi kanina parang ang haba-haba na sagot. So, let's try naman na, siguro kahit mga 45 seconds or 1 minute lang na answer. Para at least, ma-train na rin tayo sa ating final Q&A sa Malaysia. My first question, who's your favorite beauty queen? You may answer that in 1 minute.
My favorite beauty queen is Catriona Gray. She's an epitome of not only beauty, but of purpose. And she's got so much wisdom that she's sharing to the world. With a beauty queen like her, with a heart and not only intelligence and beauty, then women like her would really be like jewels who make a big difference for the betterment of this world.
Ay, gusto mo sako! Mali, pasok sa timer. Ganon. And may last question. There are a lot of pageants ngayon po, this June. We have national pageant like Pilipili Pilipinas and other international events sa pageant. So, why pageant fans should also kami po mga pageant media and also pageant fans, pageant community. Why should we also be focused sa journey mo Miss Shalina, dito sa Grand Global Ambassador? So why pageant fans should also give attention to Grand Global Ambassador Pageant International?
Because this pageant is not just another pageant. This is socially and globally relevant. It gives more relevance to pageants, not only on the category of Miss or Mrs., but in all categories. So it encompasses all ages, status, and backgrounds with different cultures and different nationalities that they want to promote with international understanding, with unity, despite the diversity and differences. They're promoting inclusivity, they're promoting harmony among the joining nations for this pageant. And it's really globally relevant because they are also, their visions and missions are aligned with causes that help the underprivileged and unfortunate communities.
Ang cool sa mga Ay, hindi na naman. Actually, super galing. Thank you so much. And, gawin niyo po yung batang Helen Gamboa. Oo. Helen Gamboa. Siya po yung younger niya. First maganda siya. And, may last question kasi niya. Thank you so much po. Mananalo ka, promise.
Salamat po. So, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Alam ko, kayo po yung nag-coordinate sa mga inanghal natin. Kasama ngayon. Really, I appreciate it. I'm so honored. Miss Ganro, because you gave us time. At kung busy kayo, and you're all very special. And look at our respected people. And thank you for gracing this event. This is really memorable. Salamat po.
And nakikita pa tayo sa Victor Party, right? Johnny?